Welcome to Salaam Nerds Podcast. We do reviews and recaps of your favorite TV shows, movies, and current events.
Yo, it's the Salaam Nerds. My name is Steve, aka Watch Me Eat. I'm here, my boy Chad.
We drop live episodes on YouTube on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you to all our supporters. Please help us by subscribing and leaving a good review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. All episodes can also be found everywhere podcasts are found.
Yo, Salaam Nerds. This is your boy Neebs, aka Watch Me Eat, and I'm here with my co-host Jeff, aka DJ Fartbuckle.
What?
Fartbuckle. Have you heard of Fartbuckle?
Why does that sound familiar?
So, Childish Gambino has a new song. Have you heard it?
I have not, but Fartbuckle just sounds very familiar.
Childish Gambino, new song. What is it called? Litonia. It's called Litonia. And it's a rock song, because he's doing a rock song. So
okay, interesting.
He does this amazing, beautiful, like rock and roll punk, like kind of like this alternative rock kind of song, and it's so good. Then somebody makes an animation to it about a goblin named Fartbuckle.
Oh, from D&D.
And now that's all people talk about when they hear this song.
Yes, that's right.
Like,
Fartbuckle the goblin.
Yeah, it's some goblin who sacrifices himself for his friends, and it's like this wholesome thing, and everybody is like R.I.P. Fartbuckle under this amazing new song by Childish Gambino, and it's just like,
yep.
And like honestly, like it's kind of cool because it makes the song a little cooler, but it's also like, is that really what you want your song to be associated with, Fartbuckle?
Hey, Fartbuckle.
R.I.P.
Risk his life for the party, man.
Fartbuckle, R.I.P. Man. We love a good Fartbuckle,
Yes,
which is such an. Who comes up with that name, Fartbuckle? That's got to be an AI generated name, because that's hilarious.
Have you played Dungeons and Dragons?
I have. I'm in a Dungeons and Dragon team, actually. We
Interesting.
play.
Yeah. People come up with the dumbest things, man.
They do. Yeah, you know what my Dungeons and Dragons character is?
Like class or like a name?
No, like the name of the character.
Oh, no idea.
My Dungeons and Dragon character name is Salaam.
Oh, okay.
Which is a Bobby way of saying Chalamet, like Timothy Chalamet. It's basically how I pronounce Timothy Chalamet is Salaam.
All right.
So I made that my character. I believe he is a barb. So that's
you believe he's a bard?
Barb, yeah.
You know what a bard is?
It's my first campaign, so I'm still kind of like figuring it out. We're still figuring.
Yeah. So you're the music guy who's gonna power up everybody.
Yeah, and he's funny, and I was like, I provide all the jokes in the quest, which I was like, that fits. So it is super cool. Welcome everybody to Salaam Nerds Podcast. We are a nerdy podcast. We do current events. We do Star Wars. We do Marvel. We do DC. We do all things movies and TV shows. And then at the end, we do something called Nerd Facts. But unfortunately, today's episode will not have Nerd Facts because we ran out of Nerd Facts. We are done.
Bro, I will find you Nerd Facts.
Wait, no. But I found a new game, and it's called Fact or Crap. So basically, now we're going to get Nerd Facts. Half of them are going to be true. Half of them are going to be false. And we got to figure out which one is true, which one's false. So
okay.
So this is the new thing. This is the new one we're doing. So
that's going to be fun, actually. Because a lot of times people are like, oh, Jazz is bullshitting. He didn't know that. It's like, no.
So now we got the ones that we can prove are right. And then some of them might not be right. So we'll give the audience like a few minutes to figure out if they think it's right or wrong. Give us an answer, and then we'll tell them what it is. So halfway into the show, we will be doing our new nerd facts called, I don't know, nerd fact or crap. I guess that's what we'll call it.
I can't wait to hear things like, oh, did you know chocolate causes acne?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you want to skip to those, you can skip to 30 minutes into this episode, which is when I predict it'll happen. But before we do that, let's talk about what's going on with you, Jazz. How's life? How's everything?
I'm doing all right, man. I have a cool little project I'm working on, but I can't talk about it. But real soon, you will all be signing up for a social media site that I'm making.
Yo, let's go. I'm about it. I already have too many social media sites. So what's one more?
Hey, mine's going to be great. Because
I'm chronically online.
I actually tried to do an ad for the Muslims United Pack on Instagram today.
Yeah.
And they rejected it.
Interesting. Why?
Yeah. They said it was for social and or political reasons. And I'm like, it is, but it's not like telling you who to vote for anything. It was just like, hey, redistricting happened. It's bad.
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah, but they don't like that.
All right. Well, we will try to help you out with that if we can. And then let us know when you can talk about it.
Yeah. So I'm going to solve every problem by making my own. I'm my own social media site, blackjack and hookers.
Maybe not.
No.
Try to keep the show halal, bro. Try to keep it halal.
It'll be halal, I promise.
All right. Well, speaking of making it halal, what else we got going on this week?
No, aside from that, man, just chilling. I know ISNA's happening right now. A lot of our friends are there.
Happening. Usually we're in the drama of all of ISNA, but we've retired from ISNA. We're last time we did ISNA, I believe a year ago, a lot of drama happened, and we're like, yo, just bring on people from the show, from the event, and just talk about all the drama.
I remember that.
And people got so mad, and I was just like,
let's do it again. You know what? It's ending Monday. Let's do it on Tuesday night. Bring people on.
We didn't create the drama. We recapped the drama. I was like,
let's do it again.
But yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, that's cool. I have going on.
Everybody's at Ill Muslims tonight, of all things, which is the most controversial event of the year.
Yeah, shout out to them if they're having a good time. It is what it is. I am way too busy with wedding stuff, and it's been crazy. But Jazz, I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider being my groomsman?
Wow. Way to just drop the bomb, man.
Yeah.
First of all, 100%. That's not even a question. And second of all, I'm so honored. Thank you, man.
Yeah, we're going to do it live right on the show.
Oh, I did not expect that. This actually was not scripted or anything. He truly just dropped that blind on me.
Yeah, I would like for you to be one of my groomsmen. And if you're available, let's make it happen.
Bro, I will clear any schedule for you. This is not even a question.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I am super, super excited. But I am stressed the F out. Everything that the thing is, like, when you hear about all these horror stories about weddings, you're like, oh my God, that's crazy. But you know what? I'm going to be different. It's going to be different with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Everything
that you think won't go wrong will go wrong. Like, I'm second guessing my venue. The Mendy lady dropped out. Makeup's having issues. Food. Oh my God, food is crazy issues because brown people want Desi food, and the venues are not super accommodating for Desi food sometimes.
Yeah, you have to figure that out at that time to allow outside vendors. And then contracted.
And then we did like a taste testing, and like, here's the thing, right? You have brown parents, and you're like, you know what? They just don't understand. You know better. And then sometimes you have to eat your words because they were right. Because what we did was like, you know what? We talked to the venue and we're like, you know what? Hey, you guys offer halal food now. Can you guys make a South Asian dish? And they're like, yeah, we got you. We'll make biryani. We'll make chicken tikka masala. And I'm like, oh, this solves every problem. We could have Desi food at the event, and we don't have to get a caterer. And that way we can get all the special like stuff from the venue and stuff like that. Because the food will be halal. we tried their desi food, and white people cannot make desi food. I'm sorry. It was pretty not authentic.
Okay. Like, what was wrong with, like, say, the biryani? I want to know, like.
It looked like the only spices in there was salt. That's what it tasted like. It tastes like,
how do you make biryani like that?
It was so strange. It was vegetable biryani, and they took like vegetables and they put stuff in there, but like I couldn't taste any masala. It was just salt.
Interesting.
It was not good, and I had to look my parents in the eye and be like, "Yeah, you're right. Our guests are not gonna eat this. They're not gonna enjoy this." I was like, "All right, you get the W on that one." That was a little rough. So the budget is blowing up, bro. It's
if you expected like 50,000, double it now. Like,
I know, man. That's why I'm like, listen, if anybody would like to sponsor my wedding, please contact us at salamnurse.com. I will sponsor the shit out of my wedding. I will put the whole thing on social media. I don't care.
Anib's wedding, sponsored by Universal Pictures.
How
to Train a Dragon, coming soon to a theater near you.
I will have a giant banner for like the next Hassan Minaj event. Hassan Minaj, please have Kolkata chai to sponsor my wedding. Oh my god, it is so crazy. It's so expensive, man. I'm dying out here, bro. I'm dying out here.
Yo, one thing I will tell you though. Yeah. If you don't have a credit card that generates points, do that, because weddings you're gonna pay for it anyways. You might as well get like 2 or 3% back.
That's the one thing that I already took care of. I got the United Club card, which not only gives me crazy miles on flights, but if I use up enough points, I automatically get like 1K on United. Like
that's actually valuable.
Yeah, I'm only like 3 months in, and I'm already a gold member. I already made gold status on United, and I'm like a few more flights away from 1K. So I'm like, at least one good thing will happen out of spending all this money.
Yo. 1K is really cool because you get not only status on United Airlines, but all of their partner airlines.
Yeah, yep, all their partners. Yep.
So
Turkish Airlines.
If you're traveling for like your honeymoon, or like just was a lot of traveling with your future wife, like that's gonna come in handy quite a bit actually.
Yep. Because
solid.
Yeah, at least like our honeymoon and stuff, we could fly first class. It's nice. Get in the lounge, get in the bed. It'll be nice. It'll be nice, man. But this is what I'm going through right now. I gotta get a videographer. I gotta get pictures. I gotta get all this stuff. If you know people, if you know anybody that wants to get sponsored and wants to get coverage, let me know. Obviously, I'll still pay them, but the thing is that I'm not gonna like one of those people that's like, hey, do this for free. But I'm like, hey, listen, I'll still pay you, but do a good job, and like I will promote the crap out of you, right? Like I'm like, do a good job. Don't hustle me. Don't screw me over, all right? Because if you screw me over, like then I'm going to
don't charge 10,000 and do a shitty job.
Yeah, exactly. Do a good job. Because like video,
give 8,000 for a good job.
Yeah, because I heard like videographers and photos, what they do is like the photos come out good. They give you like a reel or like a little teaser, and it comes out really good and edited. But when you get the full wedding, it's just like footage. It's like not edited, not nothing. It's just like raw footage. Like they don't really do anything. And I'm like, okay, come on, like do a good job. Do something with it, right? Transitions or something, right? Cut out like the garbage parts or something. Or like the thing is, also, like I'm a little handy with like video editing, so maybe I'll just like take the raw footage and just edit my own video. So
a lot of people start doing that now, and like even with AI, you can even do some things with it.
Ooh, yeah, that's smart. Maybe I will do that. Anyways, guys, struggling with wedding stuff. If you're in the New York, New Jersey area, if you have tips, people, mehndi, hair, makeup, videographers, photographers, vendors, event coordinators. You know what they do now? Now they have like content creators that you can get for weddings. Basically what they do, if they're not videographers and they're not like photographers, they're just like a girl with an iPhone, and she takes like videos of you like behind the scenes, and she'll just give you all your footage that day. Like she literally just uploads
Bruh.
everything, and then you have it like the next day. You can do whatever you want with it. She'll the dance performances, all of that stuff. She'll just like have.
You have a niece for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could get someone for that, but like, you know, they'll do like TikTok trends and stuff like that. So I don't know. I heard that's like a new industry that like popping up. So
I guess, yeah.
I don't know if anyone's up and cupping and wanna do it. You know, some of these videos may go viral. All right, that's enough about our personal lives. Let's talk about what's happening in the news, current events.
Donald Trump's not dead.
Donald Trump's not dead. Yeah.
You saw the trend?
I did. That is crazy.
You know, the thing that's most interesting about that was the reasons for it. And like, you know, one, it's like, oh, he has no public appearance, and you know, we saw an ambulance rushing from the White House, right?
Right.
That was not the most interesting thing to me.
What was?
The Pentagon's pizza index.
Wait, what? What is that?
So, people have figured out that when something crazy is happening, right, the Pentagon will have people stay overnight or, you know, stay extended hours.
Yeah.
And they'll usually order pizza to feed people, right?
Yeah.
So if you see a lot of excess deliveries going to the Pentagon around, you know, like in the evening hours, you know something serious is happening. Something's about to go down. And the pizza index was off the chains on Friday. So
that's crazy.
I want to know what's happening at the Pentagon right now.
Yo, something is happening. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's not Donald Trump. It's something else. I want to know what that is.
I want to know what the equivalent of that would be in Pakistan. Would be like Nahari deliveries. Like, what are people eating?
Korean deliveries. Yeah.
What are people eating in the middle of the night when there's an issue?
No, please. If we know anything about Pakistan, they have like the people there, like their little assistants just cooking Nahari fresh.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You have like a high level government position, and the boss says, "Go make me biryani." You're making biryani.
There's probably like a tawa in the back where they're just making naan right there.
We'll be slaughtering the animal alive and making goat biryani directly.
There's Zabiya in the back. If you don't know what Zabiya is when they sacrifice the animal. All right. Speaking of sacrificing animals, let's talk about some of the movies that are coming out.
What?
Yeah, Zootopia 2.
What?
What a transition.
What a transition. My God. That was terrible, man.
You get to be the animals in Zootopia 2. I think that's
make a lot of kids cry.
A lot of kids will be crying. I think that's like the opposite of the theme and the moral of the first of Zootopia. Yeah. You're not supposed to eat the animals.
But I'm excited for Zootopia 2. Do you know why?
No, why?
One of my favorite actors is going to be a voice in this movie.
Ooh, who is it?
Ke-Huy Quan.
Oh, yeah. That's so cool. I know he's going to be in this. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's going to be in this one. I'm very excited about that.
Cool. Another movie that's coming out that's going to be big is going to be Wicked for Good. Wicked 1 took over everything. Everything was pink and green everywhere. So they're going to run it back. We're going to run it back for Wicked 2.
You know, every time someone says pink and green, I think of two things. I think of the Fairly Odd Parents, because Cosmo and Wanda were pink and green. And I don't know if you remember this, but in 2015, 2016, Starbucks had a unicorn frappuccino thing.
Oh, yeah. I did remember that. Yeah.
And people hated, or like people ordered a lot, right? Because it was like very Instagrammable. Yeah. But the baristas hated it.
Really? Why?
It was such a pain in the butt to make.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. And so anytime someone says pink and green, that's immediately what I think of. I think of the stupid Starbucks Frappuccino, which we are boycotting, and the Fairly Odd Parents, which we are not boycotting because that's.
I agree with you with the Fairly Odd Parents part.
Yeah.
But I always do think of Wicked. Wicked is like the first thing that comes into my mind for that. The other thing that's coming out, and I don't know if you're a big fan, but it's coming out this month. Technically this month, because it's September basically. For in like 7 minutes.
7 minutes of where you live, yeah.
The new Downton Abbey movie is coming out, and it's the final conclusion of Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey had like 4 or 5 seasons, and then it had 2 movies that came out. This is the 3rd movie. It is the final one, grand finale. Maggie Smith is dead. R.I.P. She was the best person in the entire show. Honestly, if you watch just the Maggie Smith scenes in Downton Abbey, that alone is worth the show. That show, she is so good in that show. Every line is hilarious.
Yeah, Dame Maggie Smith, may she rest in peace.
There is this one quote where like someone says like, "Oh yeah, he'll take care of it on the weekend." And she goes, "What is a weekend?" Because she's like the Duchess, like she's like the what you call it.
What's a week?
She's like, "What's a weekend?" Like, all the days of the things to her. So my fiance is a doctor, and doctors don't get weekends off because she's in residency. So I got her a cup.
Something we need to fix, actually, but go on.
I got her a cup that says, "What is a weekend?" Because they don't really apply to her. Other movies that they're talking about that are coming out soon: After the Hunt with Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield, The History of Sound with Paul Musquez and Josh O'Connor, and then there is another movie that's coming out, which I got to watch at Comic-Con, called The Long Walk, which is really good.
I've heard about this one.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a Stephen King novel or something, but like Jordan Peele and Guillermo del Toro is working on it with them, and I believe like it's about like it's like Hunger Games, but like you just walk, and if you stop, they shoot you. So it's kind of like every state sends like a person, and then they all do it for their state.
Now, another movie is Spinal Tap 2, which I don't know how you feel about Spinal Tap, but it's always been a cult classic for me.
You mean this is Spinal Tap is getting a sequel?
Yeah.
Wow.
And no one's heard of it. Amazing.
I haven't heard of that. That's crazy. That's very. Other movies coming out soon: Tron, Predator,
Tron
and Now You See Me 2. This is what annoys me. So there's a movie called Now You See Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the sequel was called Now You See Me 2. It should have been called And Now You Don't. Now You See Me and Now You Don't. Like, that's what should have been the sequel. Why didn't they do that?
Definitely missed out, man. They should hire you for naming things.
I know. It's like the Fast and the Furious. Like, Fast 10 should have been Fast 10 Your Seatbelts. Man.
We can talk about the naming convention of that movie and how wild it was.
The naming convention for that movie is insane. It's insane. Oh my god.
I mean, the first one made sense.
Yeah.
The second one made sense.
Yeah.
The third one being a spin-off is like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one, you're just like, did they forget about the first 3 movies? Like,
yeah. Apparently, the next Fast and Furious movie is coming back to LA and is going to be, what do you call it? Back to street racing. They said we're going back to the origins. We're going back to street racing. Like,
I don't believe it.
I don't believe either. Like, how do you go from fighting tanks with muscle cars in space to we're just gonna go back to street racing of Honda Civics? Like,
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. Man, we'll see.
Actually, the best name for one of these movies.
Yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, just randomly.
This is not even a Fast and Furious movie. I'm just gonna throw this extra side characters in.
The Rock was just like, fuck these people. I want my own Fast and Furious movie. I don't want to change the character.
Yeah.
Like, The Rock could have literally made a movie with Jason Statham under a different name, and it would have been the same movie. It would have literally been the same movie.
Yep.
The Rock and his ego. All right. Let's talk about some blockbuster hits and flops of the summer. The summer is almost over. It's Labor Day. So the summer is officially over.
Summer's officially over.
Summer's officially over.
Wait, is summer over after Labor Day or on Labor Day?
After Labor Day.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow's the last day of summer. Today's the last day of summer.
Tomorrow's the last day of summer. This is the last weekend of summer, basically. So this 3-day weekend is the last weekend of summer.
Right.
But we didn't have a huge blockbuster summer like we had last year. But last year was an anomaly because we had Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I can't believe that was last year, honestly.
Yeah, you can't compare Barbenheimer. It's built different.
But like, I feel like this summer had good movies. Like, it wasn't blockbuster, but it's still pretty good.
We still have some good ones. Here are some that did really well. The live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch made over $1 billion.
Okay, but it wasn't good.
I don't think it matters. Kids love Stitch. Kids love Stitch. I know you're gonna say kids are stupid, but listen. My nieces love it. They love it. They don't care.
Whatever.
And then the Moana remake, they're also gonna watch that. They don't care. These kids don't care.
I'm fine with Moana remakes. That's fine. That's meant to be what it's meant to be, right?
Yeah.
But Lilo and Stitch took away the entire message.
Yeah, I heard that. That's really annoying.
I'm not gonna forgive him for that.
Yeah.
Superman, phenomenal.
So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Superman. Other movies that did exceptionally well. How to Train Your Dragon. That did really well too.
That's a great movie.
That was good.
I'm a big fan.
Some sneak hits, some sleeper hits. Final Destination did really well.
Bloodlines. That's right. Yeah.
I'm on the take that Final Destination is the greatest horror franchise of all time because that movie stays with like the time. Because basically, like, for example, Jason, Freddy, these things are not real. They're not going to kill you. But freak accidents happen all the time. They're real. They're not fake. And there's so many scenes from Final Destination movies where people are like, you know what? I refuse to do that because that is some Final Destination shit. If you're driving on a highway and you see that truck with logs, tell me you're not moving away. Tell me you're not getting on the side of the road or overtaken. There's no one that's going to be behind that truck because they all watch Final Destination. Like it.
I'm behind the truck.
No, hell no.
Just like no. You're telling me no, you're not.
Maybe like 2000 and like 20, and he would have been behind the truck and he was surprised, but not anymore.
Fair.
But yeah, I think that's the greatest franchise of all time when it comes to horror. Another horror movie that came out that was really good. It's called Weapons. Weapons was a sleeper hit.
Yo, I watched that one this week actually, and yeah, it was good. And I don't want to give too much away, but like, you know, zombie kids and being weaponized with. Anyways, it was a good movie. I recommend watching it.
Okay, cool, very cool.
Yeah,
love it. Love to hear it.
And the ending was satisfying. I love
a good. I was gonna say happy ending, but no. Satisfying.
I'm hearing new names.
How do I say this? I like a well thought out ending. How about that?
There we go. That's a good way to say it. Yeah. The ending was satisfying. So.
All right. 28 Days Later also did really well.
Oh, you mean 28 years later? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 28. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, 28 years later. Sorry, my bad.
28 Days was the original from like 10 years ago.
It performed well. But the thing is that doesn't mean it made a lot of money. It just means it made more money than it spent. Right? Like it doesn't.
Right, yeah.
Like these movies are successful because they made more money than they spent. Now movies like Fantastic Four and Superman made a lot of money, but they also spent a lot of money. So they're like, you know, success is a little bit more modest, even though it doesn't look that way.
Yeah. Sinners, another great movie.
Yeah, Sinners, also another horror did good this summer. Final Destination, 28 Years Later, Sinners, Weapons, like they're really good. A flop would be Marvel's Thunderbolt. That is considered a flop.
Is it a flop considering how much it made?
I guess that, but that's the thing though, right? Like it depending on how much they spent and how much they did marketing, and didn't do that well apparently.
Okay.
In contrast to Superman, which actually did a modest boost for its franchise. So even though it doesn't do a crazy amount for its franchise that was struggling and failing for so long, it made a modest boost. But also I feel like Superman just like it's like in the zeitgeist and like pop culture and stuff.
It always
will,
will
right?
be. Yeah.
And like it's like it revitalized comic books because like people said like after Infinity Endgame and Infinity Wars, they were like, yeah, it was great. You guys made a lot of money, but it didn't do anything for the culture. But Superman, as soon as Superman hit the theaters, comic book shops were selling out of comics. Superman made people love comics again, which is a cool thing for the culture.
I mean, I could make the argument that Marvel did the same thing as well, but I guess I'm not going to touch that.
I don't think Marvel has that same impact that Superman had. Like I think like it had it in the beginning. Like obviously like when Iron Man came out and Thor came out, everyone was getting these comics. But like after Endgame, after Infinity Wars, like we're at the tail end of it. People have already like so familiarized with these characters.
Yeah, but also I do blame Disney for the way they've been handling it. They're not telling these character stories. They're just making
movies.
Second screen content, right? Like if you were to actually tell the story of Nick Fury, people would be obsessed with him.
The thing is, like for example, like we were watching the Fantastic Four, and we're just like, it's just a Fantastic Four story. There was nothing creative about it. There was nothing original about it. It was the most predictable movie I've ever seen. I knew the entire movie just by the trailer, right? So when you watch a movie like that, it doesn't get people like revitalized into the character. Like and the thing is, Marvel was like, oh, Fantastic Four didn't do as well because people don't know the characters that well. Like, yo, there are 3 Fantastic Four movies and a cartoon. Like, what do you mean people don't know these characters? Like,
we know these characters. It was just a bad movie, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the issue. Whereas like Superman, like not only is it such like a lovable character that make people fall in love with comic books again, but they also like revitalize it. It's very different than like the DC version. It was like filled with hope and like kindness, and it made kids want to read Superman.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how I felt about like the first few in the original MCU, right? Even Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like what 2017. People loved Black Panther after that, and so many comic books were sold.
Right?
And then Disney just lost it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. I feel like a lot of mismanagement, and it's really weird. Not sure what that's about. Let's talk about some Netflix stuff that's actually coming out. I told you guys about this last week. There was a show called Thursday Murder Club, and it's a murder mystery starring Helen Mirren and Pierce Brosnan, and David Tennant's in it, and a few other stars in it. And it's about like a bunch of old people solving mysteries, and it's like a very cute like movie, and it's like based on a book, and it's really good. My fiance is a big fan of the book. It's like her favorite book at the moment. You can get on audiobooks too, and she said the movie held up pretty well. Okay,
yeah, definitely gonna watch that.
Season 2.
I love how we say we're gonna watch that, and like we haven't watched anything.
I know we haven't watched anything. That's there. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. That's it for movies and TV shows. Star Wars had some cool stuff going on right now. They dropped the entire cast for the new Star Wars movie, Starfighter.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the stars now. Ryan Gosling is going to lead the cast, which now includes Amy Adams, Matt Smith, Flynn Gray, Mia Goth, Aaron Pierre, Simon Bird, Jamel Westman, and Daniel Ings. Like big stars in this movie.
I'm still convinced his name's Matt Smith, but yes.
I'm really excited to see Matt Smith in the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Ahsoka season 2 is started filming, which is cool. And the person that has been praised is Rory McCann, who will now portray Baylan Skull after the passing of Ray Stevenson last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So hopefully he does a good job. They say it's good. Other characters that they mentioned that you may see: Anakin Skywalker. So he may be in a flashback or something, but he will be there. Hayden Christensen will reprise his role. Admiral Akbar is supposed to be our Muslim brother in Star Wars, Admiral Akbar. And of course, we'll see Grand Admiral Thrawn again, which is cool.
You know how I feel about Grand Admiral Thrawn.
I know how you feel about that. Yes. But yeah, all right. Jake Shearer said that he isn't. Well, he is the person who is going to head the helm of the new X-Men movies that are going to come out after Secret Wars, and he's saying he assures us that all the X-Men will be recognizably different from previous iterations, promising fresh storytelling with a mutant legacy. I don't know how I feel about this.
I am cautiously optimistic, mainly because when they told us X-Men 97 was going to be different from the X-Men you knew, we were all like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. And then it ended up being the most amazing piece of animated X-Men I've ever seen.
Well, here's the thing, though. I don't want X-Men to be recognizably different. I want it to be like X-Men 97. I want to see that version of Cyclops in like the MCU, right?
They mean like recognizably different, like in different looks. Oh, yeah,
I don't know, like
not like a story.
Like how the character, like I don't know. We'll see. Like it took us like 20 years to get like an authentic Wolverine, right? A Hugh Jackman in the actual costume and stuff like that. So and now it'd be cool to see James Marsden in the like legit Cyclops costume, and all those other
with the characters. Blue and the yellow and red. Right? Yeah,
we already got to see Patrick Stewart with the chair and the so imagine seeing Storm in the official white, like
and like the white contact lenses would be so cool,
right? Oh my god, like I want to see that, but it looks like they're going a different route. So we'll see. I don't know.
Actually, you know who I really want to see, because I remember watching X-Men growing up, and I have not really seen a good portrayal of him.
Yeah,
I want to see a good Spike.
Yeah. A lot of the Brotherhood, they didn't really do a good job. Even I feel like Sabretooth wasn't like great, but
yeah, I want to see a good. His story was the most compelling to me.
Yeah, I get that. There was rumors last week that there was a feud happening on the set of Doomsday with two big stars, and people thinking that it's Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. That's the rumor that they had.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but apparently they're coming out and saying no, there's no bad blood with anybody. They haven't even met in person yet. Blah blah blah. So I don't know. That might have just been internet rumors.
I think what I really think it is like they wanted to make something funny, and then RDJ's like, no, we need to be a bit more serious about this.
Yeah, but why is Ryan Reynolds like put it like I don't think he like Doom like Deadpool? I get it. You are one of the creators. You're an executive producer. You have control over it. But like, you don't need to come into Doomsday and tell the Russo brothers what to do. Let them cook. Russo brothers know.
Right. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. All right. So here are all the MCU stuff that's still coming out. Marvel Zombies coming out September 2025. So that's coming out this month. We got Spider-Man Brand New Day that's coming out next year, July 2026. Then we got Doomsday that's coming out December 2026. And then Avengers Secret Wars coming out December 2027. So those are the ones that are slated. And then there's shows that are coming out, which is Wonder Man that's coming out December 2025. And they have not released when Vision Quest is coming out and when Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited for Daredevil Season 2. That is something I'm looking forward to.
That was really good. But yeah, these are all the movies that are coming out. The thing is, between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars is an entire year. So they're going to drop some movies in between then.
No,
I wonder what
they may not.
You think they're not? Do you think that you're just going to get Avengers Doomsday and then you just got to wait a whole year for Avengers Secret Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's like the MCU was dropping, 2 movies a year in its glory days?
Yeah. I think they said they want to go to that. But like 1 movie a year is a lot less.
I know, yeah. It's literally 50%. But, yeah, like, I don't think we're going to get back to that.
Which I don't mind, because I'd rather have more quality than quantity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also don't want to lose interest. Like, the Batman 2 isn't coming out till like 5 years after like the Batman, and that's like super annoying. And it's kind of the same thing with like TV shows. Like, bro, I'm not trying to watch Stranger Things like 5 and literally one of the characters who was like a child now is married to Bon Jovi's son and has a child of her own.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, she adopted, but still. Also, it's kind of weird that they let a 21-year-old adopt. Like you're basically a baby yourself.
I mean, but she has so much money. Like it doesn't matter.
Is that I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, if she can't handle the thing, just hires a nanny and they'll do it correctly.
Yeah, I guess there's worse things to do than grow up with like a 21-year-old mom who's just rich.
Right, yeah. Like
that is true.
Those kids are gonna have a good life, one way or another.
Fair enough. How about some DCU news? All right, let's talk about DCU. So James Gunn
I love DC.
confirmed that we are getting an Amanda Waller series with Viola Davis, who, in my opinion, they could.
It's perfect.
She's first of all, she's so perfect for Amanda Waller that is insane. I feel like we almost never had a bad Amanda Waller. Like the person who did the voice was I think I forgot her name, CH Pounder, who was one of the women on the show The Shield. She was the voice of Amanda Waller on the cartoon, and she was amazing. If they hired her as like live action, I would be like, yeah, for sure, go for it. And then they hired.
Is that correct? Amanda Waller, DCU, voiced most times by Yvette Nicole Brown.
Oh yeah, I bet Nicole Brown has done that too. Yeah, she's also been Amanda Waller.
But she's just great.
Yeah, like we've never had a bad Amanda Waller. Even
such a range from her, honestly, from Community to like Amanda Waller.
She could do it. She's really good.
Yeah.
But then even the Arrow universe had a great Amanda Waller. We've never had a bad Amanda Waller. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
And we can't. Like, she's so pivotal to so many storylines. You can't have a bad one.
Yeah, you can't. Oh my God, you're so right. I'm gonna make a video about something like that. Next, there is going to be a possible cameo. They're saying a Blue Beetle in Peacemaker too, because Blue Beetle is officially in the DCU. So he's one of the only characters to be able to be saved from the DCEU. So
the Flashpoint.
Yeah. So he gets to live, which is good because I am one of the few people that really love Blue Beetle. I thought that movie was great. It was very much Miss Marvel vibes. Like it's very, very similar to Miss Marvel.
It's fun.
I like it. Yeah, it was a good movie. But a lot of big surprises are coming up with in Peacemaker Season 2. Definitely watch Peacemaker because they're saying that the last 3 episodes, they're not even letting media watch it. No one's getting previews to it.
Interesting.
Meaning there's going to be bangers of like twists and cliffhangers and maybe cameos in those.
I can't wait. That's exciting, actually.
So I'm really, really excited. And one of the characters in there is Tim Meadows joins Peacemaker. Oh my God, he's so funny in it. Apparently, he has something called snow blindness. No, sorry, not snow blindness. Bird blindness. he can't differentiate birds.
Okay.
And like
you're like some joke of like Robin.
And it's such a random like thing, and it actually becomes like a pivotal plot point in the show, and it's just so funny. It's
Robin. It's Canary. I don't really know who it is.
It's super cool. Other cool news. I don't know if people don't watch wrestling, but at the moment, wrestling is doing really well, and they just had Clash in Paris today, and Seth Rollins has retained the championship with his wife coming in to save him, and this is a big deal because what basically happens is like this guy named Seth Rollins, he has this faction, and there's other guy named CM Punk. First of all, both of them are pro-Palestine, which I love. Super cool, these characters. And what happened is his wife basically, interfered in the match and cheated and helped him win. The thing is, CM Punk also has a wife who's a wrestler. She's been retired since 2016. Her name is AJ Lee, and people have been wanting her to come back for years. every year there's a rumor that she's gonna come back. People keep hoping she's gonna come back, and now that Seth Rollins' wife is involved, they think CM Punk's wife is gonna get involved, and we're finally gonna get AJ Lee back in wrestling. Which, to you, it doesn't mean anything. I know for a lot of you people, it doesn't mean anything, but to wrestler fans, it means something. So if you have a wrestling fan buddy, if you randomly go up to them and be like, "Hey, do you think AJ Lee is coming back?" They will flip out. And their eyes will light up, and they'll tell you all about how they feel about it. So go ahead and do that with the wrestling fan.
So it's like me in One Piece. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much like you in One Piece. Anyways, that is all the current event news. So we go from Fartbuckle to wrestling.
It seems pretty straightforward, actually. That seems like a very linear connection.
That is actually very, because like in wrestling, there is something called a turnbuckle, so that's pretty accurate. So this means we are doing back.
All right.
Wrap.
46 minutes.
45 minutes into it. All right. Well, we overshot it by a little bit, but let's do it. All right.
Hey, we'll put in the description. 46 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Fact or crap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. All right.
Should we say fact or crap or fact or cap?
Crap. I don't know.
Fact or cap?
Yeah, fact or cap. All right, we'll see. The Stanley brand durable. I have one right here in front of me. It's Stanley.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's water in here. Oh my God, I must not have drunk it for like everything. All right. Stanley brand durable insulated cups, beloved by influencers and millennials, were originally invented for World War II planes. They were for World War II pilots.
Is Stanley that old?
Yeah, I think it's true because look, this little griffin symbol has wings.
Oh, then I believe it.
Right. So let's see. Is it cap? No, I'm sorry, Jazz. It is crap.
Okay.
This fact does not fly. The original Stanley Cup was invented by an inventor named William Stanley in 1913, decades before World War II. It's even older.
Okay.
It's actually even older.
So, interesting story there then, right? Yeah.
Very interesting. All right.
I had no idea Stanley was that old. I thought it was going to be like much newer.
I was surprised when I thought it was old for World War II. It's telling me it's older than World War I. That's so crazy. That goes to show you like how strong influencer marketing actually is. Because if this has been around for that long and it only popped up now to the point where people wait in lines to get it, like kind of proves to you like people are dumb and they fall for anything.
Influencers, I'm gonna need your help with my social media site. It's gonna be great. No censorship.
Influencers, help out Jazz. Did you know Swiss cheese did not originate in Switzerland?
I feel like this is true.
I feel like this is crap. It's gotta be from Switzerland.
No. I feel like this is a marketing stunt.
You think so?
I think it might be a marketing stunt. Yeah.
I think this is false.
Jazz. It's something stupid like it's gonna be in like Sweden or something.
No, Jazz, your story has holes in it, just like Swiss cheese. It is crap. All right. The Swiss were the first to make authentic Swiss cheese, but they called it Emmental after Emmental, Switzerland, the place of its origin.
So where did Swiss cheese come from?
What?
Where did Swiss cheese come from then?
No, it came from Switzerland, but like the town Emmental. It was originally named after the town and not
they changed the name later.
And then they changed it to the country's name. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In 1952, former President Jimmy Carter, then a Navy lieutenant, helped contain a nuclear meltdown.
This one, I actually believe it's true.
I believe it's true too. That's crazy if that's true.
This one actually is. I vaguely remember there's a guy, Tim Folson Nuclear on YouTube that I just randomly follow just because the algorithm is weird. But yes, there was something where Jimmy Carter saved like a nuclear meltdown in Canada or something.
All right, you might. it'd be really embarrassing for you if this is false and you're remembering.
It'd be very embarrassing.
Well, prepare to not be embarrassed because it is true. It is.
Yeah. I remember watching this video like I want to say a few months ago. That's why I know this one.
In December 1952, an accident at Chalk River Nuclear Reactor near Ottawa, Canada, caused several fuel rods to melt. Carter and his team bravely helped fix the disaster, exposing themselves to dangerous levels of radiation. Carter was a fast reactor to this. Wow. Shout out Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter, truly one of the best people in the world, man.
Damn, that's crazy. That is amazing. All right. That is cool. Next one. Did you know the founders of Johnson & Johnson were not related?
You know? I don't believe this one. I feel like this is one of those ego things between brothers, and they did it.
Well, here's the thing, though. If they're both related, why wouldn't they call the company the Johnsons? Why would they call it Johnson & Johnson?
I don't know.
I feel like they have to not be related. It's like say like you and me both had the last name Khan. We would be Khan and Khan. We wouldn't be the Khans because we're not related.
No, but like I've also feel like I hear other company names like something and something, and it's the same company as brothers, and just one of their names on it or something.
Their last names, they'll do.
Yeah, I've definitely. I feel like this is
like for example, there's a very popular store called Patel Brothers. It's not called Patel and Patel because that doesn't make sense if they're brothers.
Okay, I guess, yeah. No, I feel like they're brothers, man.
All right, let's see. Crap, you're right. The brothers Robert, James, and Edward Meade Johnson founded the company that bears their surname.
Wait. Did you just say 3 names?
Yeah. Why are there 3 people? No. Sorry. No. Yeah, 3. There's Robert Johnson, James Johnson, and Edward Meade Johnson. There's 3 brothers.
What?
So why isn't it Johnson & Johnson & Johnson? Wait, why is it
I have more questions now. That's hilarious, actually.
They told the third brother, fuck your name. and the irony is it's probably the middle brother.
It's probably the middle brother, yep. 100% the middle brother.
Oh my god. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Like, the fact the third brother got screwed.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's a good one, though. I did not expect there to be 3 brothers.
It's not even like, oh, there's 3 brothers, but only 2 of them founded the company. Like, all 3 of them founded the company.
I'm dead.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god, I want to go into this rabbit hole now of like the Johnson.
I do too, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, it's so crazy. All right, the next one. In 1965, the actress Sophia Loren said, "I'd rather eat pasta and drink wine than be a size 0."
Oh, I've heard this. I don't know if it's Sophia Loren's, but I've heard that exact phrase.
Okay.
So I'm going to say true.
So it's not true. But let's see what it says. It says size 0 didn't exist in 1965 when she supposedly said it. The smallest women's clothing size available in 1965 was a size 8.
Okay, but you asked if it's true. Like, what was the question? Like,
so basically, like, I believe this one, I would give you this one because apparently it seems to imply that this is something people say she says, but but she couldn't have said it because a size 0 doesn't exist. So she might have said a version of this, and they probably adapted it to like the modern times and still attribute it to her. So I don't know about this, but yeah, a size 0 doesn't exist. They changed it to make women feel better about themselves.
Oh, because 8 is probably like 8 inches, which is like The smallest you could theoretically be.
Yeah, so like it's like saying like, oh, I'm a size 0, I'm tiny. Like it's like
non-existent.
It's a marketing thing. It makes women feel better, and I don't mean this like as an objection way to women. I mean this as a critique to the fashion industry.
Correct. This is the fashion industry's fault for unrealistic standards and
they enforce these beauty standards on women and then they prey on them on top of it. Right? So So unfortunately, she did not say that, but it does seem to imply that she supposedly said it, but technically she can't because that number never existed. Fact or crap? In January 2024, a rocket was launched into space carrying George Washington's DNA.
What?
That is weird.
Is this fact or crap?
Is it because they have his wooden teeth?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like this cannot be.
It is a fact, bro.
What?
A rocket was launched with hair samples of former presidents, including George Washington, John F. Kennedy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and the Star Trek cast. Whoa, that's random. Problems prevented the spacecraft from completing its mission, but they did launch it. What the fuck was this mission?
This just sounds like a colossal waste of money. Like, who would do this?
Yeah. That is weird. That was super
weird. That just sounded so outlandish, but
did they think some alien was gonna find it and use the DNA to clone these people and bring them back to Earth?
Again, none of it makes sense, man.
That makes no sense. America, use your money on something better, like healthcare. Or, well, you know what? Honestly, wasting your money on this is still better than what we do now, which is give it to Israel.
This is true.
All right, next one. Fried dill pickles first became popular during the Californian gold rush of 1849, when miners panning for gold needed a quick and cheap meal to fry over an open fire.
Fried pickles in California?
Yeah.
No, I don't buy this.
You don't buy it?
No, because like this seems like a carnival food that came from the South.
Jazz, you a smart man. To promote the dill pickle plant in Acton, Arkansas, the Dutch's drive-in owner, Barnell Fatman Austin, came up with the idea of serving fried pickles to pickle plant workers and tourists for the first time in 1960. So Burnell made them. So it is an Arkansas thing.
Yeah, it had to be a setup. There's no way that could have been real from California. I don't believe that.
Yeah. Made up fact.
Here in the South, we fry everything at carnivals. Like
that is true.
And I feel like we have fried ice cream of all things. That's why I feel like a fried.
I've had fried ice cream, and like I was like, this doesn't make any sense, and then I had it, and I'm like, this is damn good.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like this is carnival food, and like it originated from the South for sure.
Yeah. All right. Next one. According to Esquire magazine, the actor George Clooney refuses to work with fellow actor Russell Crowe after Crowe publicly called Clooney, Robert De Niro, and Harrison Ford sellouts.
I know nothing of George Clooney.
I know nothing of Russell Crowe.
All I know is he married Amal Alamuddin.
Yes, sir. That is a fact. George Clooney refuses to work with Russell Crowe.
I mean, is Russell Crowe wrong?
I mean, I don't know what it's in reference of, because like I don't see Russell Crowe standing up for anything.
Yeah, I guess I'll be looking at that one.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that one. Let's see. All right. Do a few more. The iPhone features name drop. Part of the iOS 17 poses a serious privacy threat, as it can share all your data with any passing iPhone user. What is name drop?
You know what? Here's the thing about
I'm not an iPhone user. I don't even know what name drop is.
I don't know what name drop is. I know
what I do at parties.
Here's the thing, though. I know AirDrop had this vulnerability, and so did you know what? In iMessage, when you like send a link, they get a preview of the link.
Yeah.
You can actually embed code into that preview that Apple gives you and take over a phone. So I would not be surprised if this is real.
Well, it's not. Name drop allows the secure sharing of contact info only when users intentionally initiate it. That means it doesn't just happen without consent.
No, but then I guarantee you.
Why is this fact in here? I feel like this is propaganda for Apple. Why is it promoting Apple?
That is 100% propaganda. No. I use name drop. Okay, yeah, I've done the name drop thing. It's like when you hold your phone next to another iPhone, and you can just like do the thing. That might be secure, but I feel like if it's broadcasting something, and your phones get close enough, some data has to be exchanged.
That's dangerous.
There might actually be a legitimate thing of
that. Did you know the name Obama means little chief in Japan?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like
that is not true. Obama means little beach in Japan.
Oh, okay.
So many names mirror is relaxed personality. Life's a beach. So that is not true. But it is at the hour. We are done. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
We're just done.
We're just done.
Let's do one more. Let's do one
more. All right. Did you know the Baby Ruth candy bar was named for the former President Grover Cleveland's daughter, Ruth, not the legendary baseball star, Babe Ruth?
This one I knew, yes. This
gotta be fact. Right. This gotta be right. Babe Ruth is a good candy.
This is fact.
This is fact. And in 2006, Baby Ruth became the official candy bar of the Major League Baseball.
Appropriate.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, we'll end it with that fact. Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, Salaam, nerds.
Peace out.